everybody, this is Laura with McLeod Homestead. And so the new talk on the town, so to speak, has been these dollar stackables from Dollar Tree. And in order to finally get some, I had to order a case. And I picked it up today. So come along with me as we open it up. Actually, for the size of the box, it's hard to believe there's 36 in here. Now that I've got it open, I can see why. They're not actually all that big. However, one thing that I wanted to look at, they've already got the holes punched out, or they're in there, which is a good thing. It's better than a lot of planters, especially for a buck. They fit together nice. So I think the biggest thing will be making a hole in here and putting a pipe through. Okay, so in actuality, once they're together, they don't look too bad. I've got 3 stacks of 12. Hard to... And they're tall enough I can easily water. Put the spacing. Yeah, I could do lettuce, little things. But they're my Dollar Tree stackables put together. Okay, everybody, this is kind of a slow process coming along, but my husband got all the holes drilled for me today. I went and bought rebar for when I put it outside to stake it down. I've got to go and get pots to put underneath this, so if I have it in the house, the water's not going to go all over the floor. But my next step today is to take all of these plastic pieces off, so that way the water can drip through. And they're not hard to take off, as you can see. Just gotta stick your finger in there and push. Just like that. Oh, there's a third one. And voila! They're off. And I will keep them in case I want to change my ways of doing this for future reference and I want to ever put them back on. So that's my next step, is popping all those off. Okay, everybody, I'm getting ready to assemble. I went to Tractor Supply, and don't go to the dog food section to get these containers. Go over to the chicken. $6 instead of $15 for these big metal. And I'm only going to be using it while it's in the house. Once it's outside, then the ground will be there. And I needed something to protect because I'm using rebar to hold them in place. I have to put it in now because once I take this outside, I'm not going to be able to take the rebar out. So let's get started. Okay, so I got the first one in here and it started. So let's put some potting mix in it. We'll see how much it actually takes. tall. Let's throw that over there. Ooh. Not liking the way this is coming out. Get some of it broken up here. Boy, for potting mix, I don't really much care for this. Okay, so there's one layer. Let's put the next one on. Okay, so it took 2.5 bags to fill these. Now this I left up here extra because when I go take it outside and pound it in the ground, I got it about 2 feet so it won't blow over, because I figured the top of it will be to about here. But I've got dirt in them and they're all ready to be planted, but we'll work on that later. Okay, so I've got all 3 stacks filled with dirt, and this one I got planted. In the first top 3 we've got spinach, and then we've got, I did 1 pink celery, and then I did 2 radish, and then the rest are Brussels sprouts and onions. And it's dripping because I've watered it. So, and this one I'm going to start with lettuce. And then I'm not sure. Probably going to do some spices in this one. Okay, so I've got one all planted. I didn't show you me planting it. I got it done yesterday. I see I gotta do some more watering. I have to apologize for my son's noise out there. He President's Day home from school. So he took a snowmobile motor and put it on a lawnmower, and he's playing with that. So I started on this one with the dark green lettuce, and I'm gonna do, oh, I also did some butter crunch lettuce. I've not had any luck with lettuce this year, but I'm gonna put some Swiss chard in and a couple other things I haven't quite decided yet, but I'm gonna get that all wrapped up today. And then one thing I did do is I took this bottle and made some holes, and it makes it easier to water, which I'll show you that here in a minute. So it's not a big heavy stream coming out. Okay, so like I said, let's find one. This one's kind of dry. I filled this with water, and it just nice and easy. And give it a nice little drink. So that works out nice. Right now, especially where I live, it's not like I can go out and buy a cheap little water that just puts little amounts out, because around here it's not time to be planting yet. They just brought out the dirt. But you can even see the color difference where I got a water. But yep, it works out pretty good. You just give it a little squeeze. And as you can see, I'm not putting too much water in because it's not dripping out of the bottom side. So right now I just want to keep the seeds moist, so that way they can germinate and grow. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I pulled this one out, and as you can see with the way it's dripping, I just watered it really good, and it's doing what I want and going down through them all. And even still, I don't have a lot of water at the bottom, as you can see. But I'm going to push this one back up against the wall. We have wood heat, and the reason why I'm putting them here to germinate, right there's the vent. So it's a good warm dry heat. Does mean I got to water more though. So I figure, plus it's right here where I can keep a close eye on it, and right in my dining room. Okay, I've got the second one all planted now. It's all watered. As you can see, there's lots of water in the bottom. I did rutabagas in the bottom. I figured why not try them. Strawberry spinach, Swiss chard, and then like I told you, the butter crunch lettuce and the dark green lettuce. So I'm going to push this one back. This one I'm not going to do anything with yet. I really want to do all strawberries in there, and right now I cannot buy the strawberries. So I'm going to investigate, see if I can't get some ordered in here, because they won't bring them out yet to the stores around here. And I know places like Gurney's won't even ship yet to me. So a little update on these. I've got some beets that have come up. I got to get over and planted. The cabbage all sprouted. They're over in the greenhouse. This is why I don't like buying seeds from overseas. Absolutely none of the cauliflower. None. Zero germination rate. I've had that with everything I've ordered that's come over from overseas. So these seeds are a bust. I'm going to throw them right in the trash, and I'm going to get right online, and I'm going to get some ordered. Well guys, I'm going to call it quits on this video, but I appreciate you coming along and watching the video with me, and now it's just a wait and see time to see if anything grows and what doesn't. All experiments, you never know. Have a good one. Take care, and toodles!